Hello everyone. Hurry up to write your name. Hello man, so hurry up to write your name in the comment section. Hi guys. To write your name in the comment section. No, right now I am a boy. The girl will come in the evening. Hurry up to join the last session guys. Let's write your name in the comment section. Hello guys. Hurry up to write your name in the comment section guys. Rabia, thank you so much for joining to the last session. How are you, Rabia? Thank you so much for joining to the last session. Thank you for the likes. I really appreciate after joining on the last session. Lily, how are you, Lily? Thank you so much for the joining. Tapping the screen guys to share the live and also have to make the much more likes on the screen. Mufadil, thank you so much for joining to the last session. How are you, Mufadil? Thank you so much for the likes. Insi, thank you so much, Insi. How are you, Insi? Shahil, thank you so much for joining to the last session. Batul, thank you so much for joining, Batul. Where are you from? Watching the show, Corinne Harim. Thank you so much for joining, Harim. How are you, Harim, sister? Everyone have to likes on the show, Corinne. Shahel, thank you so much for the joining to the last session. Everyone have to likes on the show, Corinne. Shahilal, I have also write your name, brother. I have also write your name, Harim. Next name, next. Yeah, to subscribe the channel, guys. Harim, I have also write your name, my dear. Once again, let me repeat it again. Sonia, thank you so much for joining, Sonia. Hurry up, guys, to join the last session. Everyone have to write your name in the comment section, please, and also have to like the show, Corinne, to share the live, and write in the chat where you're from watching the show, Corinne. Thank you so much for the likes, everyone. Make much more like on the show, Corinne. Please write your name in the comment section. Toritin, how are you? Thank you so much for joining. Hi, brother. Sadia, thank you so much for joining to the last session, Sadia sister. Rocky, thank you so much for joining to the voice session. Everyone have to subscribe the channel. Yeah, thank you so much for joining, sister. Tori Taha, thank you so much for joining to the last session, dear. Where are you from watching? Everyone, please write in the chat. Jannat, thank you so much for joining in my last session. Hello, Jannat. What a cute name. Welcome, bro. Welcome, sister. Where are you from watching? Tori Taha, where are you from watching, dear? Everyone, please don't spam, guys. Have to write your name. It's a request from our viewers. Yeah. You are from Iraq. Oh, mashallah. How are you, sister? What's going on in Iraq? Thank you so much, Rafi. How are you, Rafi? Thank you so much for joining to the last session, Rafi. Yeah, Hamdan, thank you so much for joining, Hamdan. Okay, Subhan, you are from Pakistan, right? Hamdan, I have write your name. Hello guys, hurry up to join the last session. Abdul Rafi, I have write your name, my brother. Fatima, thank you so much for joining my last session. Fatima, where are you from watching? Omar, hi Omar, how are you Omar? Thank you so much for joining to the stream, my lovely dear. Lisa, how are you Lisa? Thank you so much for joining the last session, Lisa. Ishal, thank you so much for joining Ishal. Hi Ishal. Rafi, I have you write your name earlier. Let me write it again. Abdul Rafi. Okay, no problem, my friend. Abdul Rafi. Uh, Please subscribe the channel, guys, and share it with your friends. If you wanna, can do super chat to click on the yeah to click on. Thank you, welcome Isha. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining my last session. To subscribe the channel and do super chat, guys. I appreciate the live. And also have to share my live with your friend. No problem, Aisha. Aisha, no problem, Aisha, not sure. Thank you so much for joining my live session. Nice to see you. Please subscribe the channel, guys, and write your name in this comment section. And don't spam. It's a request from our viewers. Hi Bilal, how are you Bilal? Thank you so much for joining my last session. Nilakshi, how are you my friend? Thank you so much for joining to the last session. How are you Nilakshi? Write your name, guys. Taurus, how are you Taurus? You are from Sri Lanka. Thank you so much for joining my last session. How are you, my dear brother? I have to respect of your joining to the last session. What's doing right now, my brother? Iman, thank you so much for joining to the last session. How are you, Iman? Everyone have to do super chat, guys. Welcome, brother. Have a sweet word for you. Thank you so much for joining to the stream. If someone can do super chat, you can. If you someone thinking to support and to appreciate my live, to click on the icon of the super chat, you should have to send me a gift. You can super chat too, guys. What's time in your country right now, Nilakshi? Taha, thank you so much for joining, Taha. Hello, Taha. How are you, my friend? Taha, I have write your name, my dear. Sohail Khan, thank you so much for joining, Sohail Khan. Hi, Ali Ahmad. How are you, Ali Ahmad? Yeah, I have write your name. Pashtun, how are you, Pashtun? Thank you so much for joining my live session, Pashtun. Thank you, dear. Everyone have to join the live session and also have to subscribe the channel. And a lot of respect for your joining. Write your name in the chat, guys. Your name is Khatak. Okay. Okay, Khatak. Hania. Hi, Hania, sister. How are you, Hania? Thank you so much for joining my last session. I have to respect of your joining. Please subscribe the channel and also have to do support chat and write the name in the comment section. Zamzam, how are you, Zamzam? Thank you so much for joining my last session. Mishi, how are you, Mishi? Thank you so much for joining my last session, Mishi. Oh, yeah, Sahel, thank you so much for joining my last session. Hania, I have right here your name, my dear. Yeah, let's write it once again. Hello, guys. Thank you. Thank you for joining my last session. Thank you, Hania Rasul. Thank you so much for joining my live session, dear. Hiba, thank you so much for joining, Hiba. How are you, Hiba? What a nice name. Welcome, Pashtun. Share the live, guys, and also have to subscribe the channel to make much more likes on the screen. Yeah, everyone to write your name. Ifza, thank you so much for joining, Ifza. How are you, Ifza? Thank you so much for joining. Kalare, how are you, Kalare? Where are you from watching, my dear? Thank you so much for joining my stream, Kalare. Dana, thank you so much for joining, Dana. How are you, Dana? Where are you from watching? Taz, thank you, Kalare. Sweetheart for you, Kalare. Thank you, dear. Hania, let's write Hania. Hania, how are you? Where are you from watching, Kalare? Anaya, thank you so much for joining, Anaya. Kalare, are you subscribed my channel, dear? From France, thank you so much, Kalare. You are, yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate of you joining my last session, my dear. Thank you so much for being there. To subscribe my channel and also have to, if you wanna can support, you can also do support chat, my lovely honey. Hasnan, thank you so much, Hasnan. Welcome. Thank you, Clary. Yeah, if someone can think to support, you have to click on the super chat icon. You should have to also make a donation and to make my day. Yeah, every member are very respectable for me. Mahmoud Ali, Mahmoud, thank you so much for joining to the last session. Hi Hania, thank you so much for joining to the stream. Yeah guys, make the likes and do super chat. Faizan, thank you so much for joining my last session. Faizan, how are you, Faizan? Everyone, do like and subscribe, and also click on the super chat icon for the support when someone can wanna think to make a donation. Yeah, I have read the Hania for many times. Looks that there is Hania, and above in the details I have read. Yeah guys, tapping the screen to write your name in the comment section. For what Hania Rasul? Everyone please write the name in the comment section. Hania Rasul for what, sister? Katu, thank you so much for joining my last session, my dear. Hania, for what do you need, my sister? Hamad, thank you so much for joining my last session, Hamad. Hamad, I have write your name, my dear. Hurry up to write your name in the comment section, guys. 15 people is watching the stream. You should have to write in the chat. Thank you so much for joining, Hamad. Everyone have to subscribe the channel. Please write the next name. Yeah, write your name, guys. Everyone have to write your name in the chat. Hamad, I have write your name, my dear. Or Cheryl, you can write your name. Yeah, write your name, my friend. Everyone, write your name in the chat. Hurry up, guys. Do like and subscribe and write your name in the chat. Cheryl, how are you, Cheryl? Thank you so much for joining my last session. How are you, Cheryl? Please write your name, my friend. Muncie, how are you, Muncie? Thank you so much for joining my last session. Alian, thank you so much for joining my last session, my dear. Thank you so much for subscribing. Ahmad, how are you, Ahmad? Thank you so much for joining my last session, Ahmad. Ahmad said, have a lot of love for you joining my last session. Do super chat and subscribe the channel. Adu, how are you, Adu? Abu, thank you so much for joining to the stream. Okay, Aris, no problem, dear. As you wanna think good, that should be right. Okay, no problem, dear. Okay, there's no problem, dear. Cool down, my lovely brother. I'm your son, okay? Write your name, guys. Hurry up to write your name. Okay, dear, no problem. Hello, guys. Everyone to write your name in the chat. Hurry up, guys. Do like and subscribe, and also have to write the name in the chat. Ramzan, thank you so much for joining to the stream. Everyone can write the name in the chat. Hurry up, guys. Write your name. Ali Rashid. Hello, Ali Rashid. Do like and subscribe, guys. Thank you, dear. Jumna, thank you so much for joining to the stream, Jumna. Jumana. Welcome, brother. Hurry up, guys. Do like and subscribe, and also have to write your name in the chat. Savannah, thank you so much for joining, Savannah. Next subscriber. Hurry up to write your name, guys. Eight people is watching right now. Please write your name, guys, in the chat. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat. Thank you so much for joining to the stream. I have to respect after joining. Everyone have to write your name on the chat. Thank you so much for joining, Ali Ahmad. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat. Cheyenne, thank you so much for joining my stream, my dear. Keep joining guys, subscribe the channel and also have to write your name in the comment section. Irha, thank you so much for joining. Irha, how are you, sister? Isna, thank you so much for joining, Isna. Tabi, thank you so much for joining, Tabi. Everyone have to like and subscribe guys and hurry up to write your name. Ishan, thank you so much for joining, Ishan. How are you, my brother? Thank you so much for joining my last stream. Write your name in the chat. Race, how are you, Race? Thank you so much, Race. Hamna sister, thank you so much for joining to the stream, Hamna sister. Everyone have to like and subscribe, guys. Mahina, thank you so much for joining to the stream, Mahini, thank you so much for joining to the stream. Yanili, thank you so much for joining, Yanili. Hurry up, guys. Do like and subscribe. Okay, Deborah. Aina, thank you so much for joining, Aina. Hurry up, guys. To write your name in the chat. Hurry up, guys. Fatima, thank you so much, Fatima. Next subscriber. Sorcy, thank you so much for joining. Aisha sister, thank you so much for joining my stream. Thank you, Aisha. Alize, thank you so much for joining, Alize. Sabba, thank you so much for joining, Sabba sister. Zeroyab, thank you so much for joining, Zeroyab. Jannat, what a nice name, guys. Jannat. Zeroyab, I have write your name, my dear. Farhan. Jannat, I have write your name, my dear. Look that. Zainab. Thank you so much for joining, Zainab sister. Everyone, like and subscribe. Where are you from watching? Write down in the chat. Zaryab, I have write your name, my dear. Let me write it once again. Okay, Zaryab. Thank you so much for the likes. Everyone, make likes on the screen, and also have to subscribe the channel. Dear watcher, Razy, thank you so much for joining, Razy. Abi Khalid. Write the perfect name, dear, please. Malik, thank you so much for joining, Malik. How are you, Malik? Arshad, thank you so much for joining, Arshad. Good, Malik. Where are you from, matching my brother? Taha, thank you so much for joining, Taha. Vinesh, how are you, Vinesh? Thank you so much for joining, Vinesh. Okay, brother. Hello, Vinesh. How are you, my friend? Where are you from watching? Okay, let's write that once again, brother. Vinesh. Now is it okay? May I was miss from homeland. Okay, Vinesh. Thank you so much for joining, my dear. Write your name in the comment section. Where do you live in India, Vinesh? Harry, how are you, Harry? Thank you so much for joining, Harry. I really appreciate of your joining on my last session. Harim, thank you so much for joining, Harim. Nemo, thank you so much for joining my last session. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the comment section. Hurry up, everyone. Write your name in the chat. Hajira, thank you so much for joining my last session, Hajira. Hi, Akib. How are you, Akib? I'm fine. Where are you from watching, Akib? Alright, Islamabad. Thank you so much for joining my last session, my dear. Good luck. Thank you so much, my dear. Everyone have to write your name in the chat. Mahmoud, how are you, Mahmoud? Thank you so much for joining my stream, my dear. Thank you so much, Mahmoud. Hurry up, guys. Write your name in the chat. Fazan, thank you so much for joining, Fazan. How are you, Fazan? Ahmad, thank you so much, Ahmad. How are you, Ahmad? Ayub, thank you so much, Ayub. Hurry up, guys, to write your name in the chat. Samir, thank you so much for joining. Alright, guys, it's the time I'm going to be off right now. Thank you so much for joining to the last session. Okay, guys. See you tomorrow. Thank you so much for being there.